Hello. It's good to see you. Today we are back with more lovely goodies from Aldi. Now, most of this is not for us. I went shopping for a dear friend of mine and asked them what they might like to have. So, a lot of this is for them. So, I tried to get things that I thought they might like to have from Aldi. Now, normally, when I do these, I try to start with the crinkly stuff first. So we go ahead and do all the crinkles in the very beginning of the video, so you don't have a lot of intrusive noises later on that could be disturbing, like if you're trying to sleep or anything. I try to do the I try to put all of the crinkly stuff at the front so I can get it all right in the beginning. And we have quite a few crinkly things here today. Let me see. Oh, let's start with this. Now, the first thing we have here, now this is from Millville. Millville is an Aldi brand that you will see on a lot of cereal items, breakfast items. They're boxes of cereal and things like that. And it says Millville. You can see here in this little purple circle. It's like some little grains and stuff. Millville granola. This is crunchy granola, whole grain. It has oats, raisins, almonds, and honey. This is a 14-ounce bag. Oh, and everything here that I'm going to show you, and some of this stuff I had multiples, like these chips. I bought 2 bags of each of these types of chips. And I also got some milk and some yogurt and some stuff that for us that's in the refrigerator. I got everything here for $104 and change. So I think it's a great amount of stuff. And this isn't even all of it, because some of it is in the refrigerator. So I just wanted to say that. If you haven't tried Aldi, I find it to be a good way to save money on groceries. So this is 14 ounces here. And this bag, I think it has a zipper seal. Yeah, it does. I couldn't tell if that was a zipper seal or just where it was heat sealed. So you're going to remove this top part and you take out what you like. And then you can just press this closed. It's like a little Ziploc bag. And then you can close it and reseal it. So you don't have to put it in another container. You can just leave it in here. They have this little clear opening right here that shows you what the granola looks like. You can see all the little clusters, and there's a raisin, it looks like. And they have little slivers of almond in there as well. And honey holding everything together. So that is just like their regular granola. They have all different kinds of granola. I have at least one more here to show you. Oh, let's see. Yeah, like this one. Now this is another granola, but this one is not Millville. This is from Simply Nature, which is this is another Aldi thing. And Simply Nature is typically something with very simple ingredients. It doesn't have, it may not have preservatives. This one is non-GMO. So it's going to be, like just simple food, I guess, without a lot of extra stuff in it. This is dark chocolate and sea salt superfoods granola, gluten-free oats. And it's like these little clusters right here, made with amaranth and millet with chia seeds in it. And this one also has a zipper seal. So you're going to find these little notches up here and pull this part off. And that's going to open it up. And then you get out what you like. And then you can just reseal this little seal right here. It's really great. I love this. I love the colors in this bag. This is like a gray background with red letters. And then you have here, these letters are kind of a golden color. And then you have this blue band. And then you have the pretty little Simply Nature logo, which is like a little leaf with the Simply Nature logo inside of it. And the zipper seal, and the very top and the sides are red. It's just, I love the color schemes of Aldi's stuff. I don't know if you've noticed that. So I really love the color scheme of a lot of the Aldi products. I don't know, I just love the combination of colors that they use in their packaging. It's just so nice. And this is actually really good stuff. I like it. It's very filling. It's a little on the pricey side, but it's because, you know, it has such good ingredients in it. It's 11 ounces. So if you're going to eat like a big bowl of this every day, you're going to go through it pretty fast. But I find as a little snack, it's wonderful. It's really good. Oh my gosh, I have so many crinkly things. This is something that my younger son actually asked me to pick up. He has a friend at school who says that these roasted seaweed snacks are really good. We haven't tried them yet. He wanted to try these to see if he likes them. These are also from Simply Nature. You can see again the little logo. This is 3 packets all put together here of these roasted sea salt seaweed snacks. They have no preservatives, cholesterol-free and sugar-free. And I've never tried them either. I've seen similar things in Costco, but I've never bought any or tried any. So I'm kind of curious to try it myself. So these are just little roasted seaweed snacks that my son wanted to try. They were pretty inexpensive, so I figured even if we don't like them, it's worth trying it. Oh, and every now and then you'll go in and you'll find different flavors of chips from Clancy's, which is an Aldi brand. And they had 2 flavors, and I've tried one. And the other one I haven't tried, but I bought 2 bags of each, 2 for us and 2 for my friend. This is the first one. Look at this crazy bag. This is from Clancy's. That's another Aldi brand. And whenever you see anything from Clancy's, it's going to have this reddish oval with Clancy's written in the middle in white. These are chips that they don't have all the time. It's just a seasonal thing, I guess. We have loaded bacon cheddar flavored wavy potato chips. I don't know if I will like it, but I love it when they get these different flavors of chips like this, because I'm always interested to see if I like them, because sometimes I will see it and think, oh, I don't think I would like that. But then I try it and I actually do like it. Now, my kids are not big on potato chips. They like stuff like Doritos. They don't really like potato chips all that much. But I thought I would try this. I might like it. And yeah, they will try it, but I don't know if they will like it. This was $1.99 for this bag. It's 9.5 ounces. There is actually a lot in here. Of course, like any bag of chips, all this up here is air, but it's very concentrated. You'd be surprised how many chips you can get in 9.5 ounces. So this is one of them, and I don't know how it is, but the other one I do know. And if you like pickles, I highly recommend this next one. Now, hear me out. I was prepared to not like this, okay? This is Clancy's fried pickle ranch flavored potato chips. And you have your picture over here of the fried pickles and the little thing of ranch. These are so good. They really do taste like fried pickles with ranch. They literally do. And I love fried pickles. Oh, so good. I'll eat them plain. I don't need ranch. They're okay with the ranch too, but I'll just eat them like they are. There's a restaurant here that has the best fried pickles. Oh, they're so good. This one is also 9.5 ounces, and I definitely wanted to get at least one more bag of these for me. My kids said they stink. They do smell like fried pickles. They really do. And my kids don't like stuff like that. But these are fantastic. And you get a lot of chips in here. And these are only $1.99. And, well, at my Aldi, of course, every store is going to have different items available and different prices. So, I can't guarantee that Aldi will have the same price for you in your area as for me. So, but at my Aldi, these were $1.99 a bag, and they don't have them all the time. So I wanted to grab at least one more bag of these for me, because I love them. I think they're so good. They're good with like a burger, if like you make hamburgers or something. So good with that. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah. So these are wavy potato chips like this down here. And some of them are just massive, and they are so So good. And they don't have them all the time. So if you're interested and you have an Aldi near you, you might want to go check it out sooner rather than later. My Aldi is almost completely out of these. They had a bunch of the bacon ones left, but I think a lot of people have discovered they really like these. And they also have dill flavored popcorn, and that used to be more of a seasonal thing, but at least in my Aldi they have it more frequently now. It is also very good if you haven't tried that. So that is our fried pickle ranch flavored wavy potato chips. That is a mouthful. Okay, the next item is a little bit crinkly. It's aggressively crinkly, but not if you handle it gently. We have a bag here of Dakota's Pride Great Northern Beans. This is a 32-ounce bag, so you get 2 full pounds of Dakota's Pride Great Northern Beans. And Dakota's Pride is another Aldi brand. And that's really the only thing I ever see that on is beans, whether it's dried beans, canned beans, stuff like that. I don't think I've ever seen it on anything else in Aldi. It seems like it's just their beans. So this is just a simple little bag of beans. It doesn't reseal or anything like that. So if you don't use them all at once, you will have to put these in a container to keep them, sealed up. So that's not much else to say about that. They're starting to get in their German stuff. A couple of times a year, they will feature a lot of German foods that they don't have the rest of the year. One thing I really recommend, it's not German though, they have these Belgian chocolate truffles at Aldi, and they're very inexpensive. They're less than $4, and you get this little box of these Belgian chocolate truffles. They are the best thing ever. I love them. They have them year round. They are from Specially Selected. I don't have any here, but they are delicious. If you like chocolate, you have to try these Belgian chocolate truffles. They are the best thing. They are the best thing. I love them. I do, but I don't have any here. I only treat myself to these truffles maybe once a year, usually around Christmas time. We'll get some of those. So good. So I do have some of the German stuff here that they have brought in. Now I do not speak German, but this is these are little potato sticks, like little potato sticks. We have those here, little fried potato sticks. I think French's makes them, some other companies. These are from Deutsche Küche, and I'm probably saying that wrong. I'm sorry. Deutsche Küche, authentic German food. These were imported from Germany, and these are the hash brown style. They have different flavors. Now this is an Aldi thing, and I'll show you a little something about Aldi products that you may not know. There's a little blue circle down here at the bottom of this bag. You see that little circle? That states Aldi twice as nice guarantee. The wonderful thing about the guarantee for Aldi products is if you purchase anything with this on it, and pretty much everything I'm going to show you has that, and you don't like it or there's something wrong with it, if you have the receipt, you can take this back to the store with the receipt. They will give you your money back, and they will give you a comparable item for free. So it's a wonderful deal. So if you're worried about trying something and maybe you don't know if you're going to like it or not, you don't have to worry, because you can try it, and if you don't like it or if there's something wrong with it, you can take it back with your receipt and get your money back and get a comparable item. It is a wonderful thing. I love that about them. It's a great little deal. And I think Lidl does the same thing. So we do have these hash brown flavored potato sticks, and I get some of these every time they come out, but these are not for me. Ultimately, I will end up getting some for myself, but I did not on this trip. We also have the same thing in Herbs of the Alps style flavoring. And I think I did try these. I think I liked them. Herbs of the Alps style flavored potato sticks. Look at these happy little things. They're so yummy. This is 125 grams for this. And I think there was at least one other flavor, but I don't remember what it was. And just like other products from Aldi, you will see that they have these big barcodes Typically, they will not put one on the front because they don't want to obscure the view or mess up the image, you know, the visual appeal of the item. But they put these little barcodes all over it, so the cashiers can scan everything quickly, or you can scan it quickly, because a lot of our Aldis are putting in self-checkout in this area. The one I typically go to does not yet have that, but I think the one down in Ashboro has self-checkout, and so you can scan things quickly. If you've ever been through Aldi, if you haven't been yet, be prepared to hustle when you get up to the register, because the cashiers are very fast. And I really appreciate that about them, because you're not going to spend long in line. They ring people up very quickly, and I love it. You will not have time to chat with them. They do not have time for your foolishness. They will ring you up and get you out of there. So you have to be Johnny on the spot with your payment and your cart and everything, so they can ring you up and get you moving on. You can enjoy a more zen-like atmosphere once you get over to the long table with your items after you've paid, and then you can bag them yourself at your own leisure. They don't bag your stuff for you. Now, in the South, a lot of grocery stores do bag the groceries for the customer. I know it's not that way in every part of the United States, but here it's, you know, they bag a lot of it for you. But in Aldi, they don't. They put it right back in your cart, and then you can bag it as you wish, which I prefer, because I know how I want it packed in my little collapsible, reusable bags. And so I know how I want it, and I would rather bag it myself anyway. So I love that experience, but it does take a little getting used to if you haven't been to Aldi before, because they do move very, very quickly. If you shopped in Costco, it's a very similar experience. I have more crinkles. Now, this is an item that I hadn't seen before, but I don't look at their trail mixes very often, but this looked really interesting to me. Now, this is from Southern Grove, which is another Aldi brand, and you're going to see the Southern Grove logo. It's this pretty little green logo. It has little trees on it. You're going to see that on nuts. Anything with, you know, they're nuts, mixed nuts. Some of the trail mixes like this have Southern Grove on them. And so it's going to be that kind of stuff, like jars of peanuts or cashews or things. This is a Retreat trail mix, almonds, dark chocolate, and cashews. And that looked really yummy to me. And this is, you know, my friend likes dark chocolate type stuff, like the dark chocolate granola. So I wanted to go ahead and get this too for them to try, because it looks really good. It doesn't have any peanuts or anything. It's just almonds, dark chocolate bits, and cashews. It looks delicious. This is 15 ounces in here. And again, on the back, you see that little twice as nice guarantee, the little blue circle. This bag is resealable right up here, so you're just going to tear off this top and get out what you like, and then you can just press the little zipper seal and close it back up. That looks really yummy. I'm not really much of a trail mix person, but that looks pretty good. And I do have some bread items here. They have not had their round top white bread in a couple of months. It's the one that was normally 50 cents. They don't have that. They haven't had that in a while, but they do have this. This is really the only white bread they have at this point. They still have wheat bread, honey wheat, stuff like that. I really liked their, they had a light and fit bread that had whole grain in it. They haven't had that in a while either. I really miss that, because I used to love that, but they don't have it. But they do have from Love and Fresh some white sandwich bread, and it's just the square, like the square bread. And you can see the little Love and Fresh logo. See, it's L''OVEN, so it sounds like loving fresh, but it's the Lovin' oven, you know? LF and a little stalk of wheat for the little hash mark on the F. This is 20 ounces of bread, and this is still only 50 cents at my Aldi for a loaf of bread like this, which I think is a fantastic deal for a loaf of bread. Now it doesn't have that pretty blue on it that the round top bread has. This has the same dark brown stripe in the middle of the little band here, but it has red up here instead of the blue. So the color scheme is a little bit different for this bag. I like that pretty dark blue better, but it's just not available right now. But you can see the blue on the hamburger buns because I also got some of those. These are also from Love and Fresh, and this has the same blue as the round top white bread that is not available currently. This is 12 ounces right here, and we have this pretty blue band across here with that dark brown in the middle and the LF logo going around it. And in our Aldi, it doesn't matter what day of the week they bring the bread. 7 days a week, the bread ties are this khaki color. It literally never changes. They are all khaki all the time. But they sell so much bread, I don't think they really worry about it. A lot of times you go in there and they just don't really have any bread. So when you see it, you have to grab it. So I was able to get some hamburger buns. These have no trans fat, no artificial colors or flavors, and no high fructose corn syrup. The hamburger buns are 89 cents. The loaf of bread was 50 cents. And they have these big, beautiful bagels. These are also from Love and Fresh, and they are the blueberry flavored bagels. So pretty, look at them. Wow, you get 6 of them. And they have different flavors. They have everything bagels, plain. They have the cinnamon, I think cinnamon raisin bagels. And sometimes they even have Hawaiian bagels that are really good, but I don't think they have them all the time. You can even get mini bagels and bagel skinnies if you want to use one to make a sandwich. So they have a nice little variety of these bagels. Now the blueberry bagels have this little plastic clip on them. And they also have blue on their little band up here, but it's like a Carolina blue. It's like a sky blue. It's really pretty. I love this light blue color. It's like a pastel. It's so pretty. We have it up here on the end, and we have it down here where they have the flavor, the blueberry part down here. They are pre-sliced, and they are quite delicious. I have a couple more things that might be a little bit crinkly. These are the best little things right here. They are mini pizza crusts, and you get 3 of them in here. Now they have 2 different types of these crusts. These are the thin crusts. They're not that much thinner than the others. We have thin crust and original. They are a little bit thinner. And they also come with 3 little packets of pizza sauce. So it's all contained together, which is great, because I hate opening like a whole jar of pizza sauce if you just need a little bit. You know, and then what do you do with the rest of it? Usually I'll just make spaghetti the next day and just pour it in there. But these are a wonderful little convenience right here. These are sealed up. So, but if you're not going to use them all 3 at once, you might want to put the other 2 in a container or something. These are from Mama Kotze's, which is an Aldi brand that you'll see on stuff like pizza crusts, pizza sauce, spaghetti sauce, marinara, things like that. But these little pizza crusts are so great. They're wonderful, so you can make your own little pizzas. And we use these sometimes here. I kind of like the Walmart pizza crusts better because they taste a little different. The seasoning or something is a little different. These crusts don't really have any seasoning at all. They're just kind of plain. But that's good if you don't like a lot of seasoning on your crust. The Walmart pizza crusts are great. If you've never tried them, they are really good. But these do come with the little sauce packets, and the Walmart pizza crusts don't, so you have to have your own sauce. But so we do have the thin ones and the original. So you can see here these are thicker than the thin crust, but you have 3 of them in here. 1, 2, 3. This packaging is more green and red. The thin crust was more like purple and red. These also come with the 3 sauce packets, and they're really small, but it seems to me to be pretty much the right amount. I wish they were a little bit larger, but I mean you can make it work. So then you can just top this up with whatever you like, and the pizza sauce is actually pretty good. It's pretty decent. So it's a nice little quick way if you have just some little stuff to put on it. It's a nice way to, you fix these up and pop them in the oven and, have a little something to eat very quickly. So again, that's 3 mini pizza crusts with the original ones here and the thin crust. I also picked up some slow cooker sauce. This stuff is wonderful to just stick in your cabinet, and then all you have to do is get some meat and vegetables and stuff and just put everything in your slow cooker together. This is a pub style pot roast. The aroma of braised beef slow simmered in a rich English pub inspired sauce made with mushrooms, roasted garlic, and a splash of porter ale. It says just add beef. There's some vegetables in there too. But this is also an Aldi brand. It has the little blue logo on the back. They also have a recipe back here for pub style beef pot roasts that tells you what to do to make that. And this is from Cookhouse, which is an Aldi brand. I don't think I've ever seen it on anything except little things like this kind of sauce. So it's just in a little pouch, and it has little notches, and you're just going to tear it open and just pour it into your slow cooker. It does not reseal because you're supposed to use it all at once. And that is 12 ounces of sauce. And then we move into all this fun stuff. One thing here is some creamy peanut butter. Now this is from Peanut Delight, everybody's favorite brand. It's an Aldi brand. Peanut Delight. This is actually really good peanut butter. I like it. I think it's really good. This is 18 ounces of Peanut Delight creamy peanut butter. And I think they also have a larger container, and they have crunchy peanut butter as well. This is just the plain creamy Peanut Delight peanut butter. Yay, very yummy. Now if you want to get fancy, look for specially selected items. These are also from Aldi, but these are just a little bit extra special. Those Belgian chocolate truffles are specially selected, and they have like a black label, and they're really fancy. When I first saw this, I thought it was a spaghetti sauce. It comes in this glass jar. It's actually a gourmet soup, and this is on their seasonal food aisle. This is not something they have all the time. Southwest style tomato and black bean soup. It looks really good. It says it has about 3 servings per container. It has some yummy looking stuff in it. So it has this metal lid on the top. And it just sounded interesting. It sounded like something that my friend might like to try. I'm more of just a plain tomato soup person, like, just Campbell's tomato soup with like a grilled cheese sandwich, Just keep it plain. We have another specially selected item here. Now this is another soup. It comes in this plastic jar. This would be a nice little thing to take to work for lunch or something, because you could just take this lid off, and there's a seal. Just take that seal off, pop it in the microwave, and it's all ready. This is specially selected, slow cooked, baked potato with bacon soup. Oh man. I would put a little cheese on the top, some chives. Oh my gosh. So it has this lid on it, and again you can see that it's specially selected, so it's going to be like extra fancy. I bet this smells so good when you heat it up. Oh my gosh, it looks yummy. It looks very yummy. And to go with the peanut butter, they have strawberry preserves there, like a larger thing, but they were out of it. So I picked up specially selected premium strawberry fruit spread. Now this is 9.95 ounces or 282 grams in this little glass jar. And I know that this is very good, but even their big thing of strawberry preserves is really good. And it's not terribly expensive either. They also have this in raspberry and mixed berry, I think. Very yummy little fruit spread here, and it goes really well with that peanut butter. And then we have some spaghetti sauce. Now this comes in a plastic jar from Reggiano, or I don't know how you say that. Reggiano sauces. This is another Aldi brand with a little blue circle on it. This is actually really good spaghetti sauce. But then I discovered one that I like better. Prego makes this spaghetti sauce with mini meatballs in it. It is so good. And we voted unanimously here, and we all decided that the Prego with the mini meatballs was better than this. So we've switched to that. But this is still a very good sauce. You can also use it as a pizza sauce. We've used it as pizza sauce too. It's a dual purpose sauce. It's very good. It's 24 ounces of a spaghetti sauce with a little metal lid on it. And we have some pasta to go with that I'll show you shortly. These are great little convenience items. This is from Cheese Club, which is an Aldi brand. I love their macaroni and cheese. Now, we do like their shells and cheese from Cheese Club. We eat that here. It's the best shells and cheese. If you're going to eat that, it's the best. It's better than Velveeta, Kraft, any of those. It's definitely better. Now, these are super convenient. This is Cheese Club Express Mac. It's 4 individual containers of macaroni and cheese. Now, this is super convenient. All you have to do is add water to it and microwave it, and you're done. So there are 4 servings in here, and it's really great if you have kids and they come home from school and they want something to eat very quickly. These little Express Mac things are fantastic. Now, we don't really buy these because I just make the boxed stuff like this right here, but that's a nice convenience item. This, in my opinion, is the best if you want just a macaroni and cheese kit, like if you're not making it from scratch. This one is the best. Better than the brand name, in my opinion. Cheese Club shells and cheese. So it's supposed to be kind of like Velveeta, but I think it's actually better. We love this stuff here. We all eat this. And there's a recipe here for chicken shells and cheese. It's probably like a little casserole. But I just make this. It's very quick to make. It's very quick and very simple. So we have some of that. We also have a couple more soups from the German food stuff that they don't have all the time. We have a Harvest potato soup. This is the front. And this is actually imported from Germany. It's another Deutsche Küche, authentic German food here. And this is good. I've had this before, and it's really good. I love stuff like this in the wintertime, but we haven't really had a winter here. Like, it's 70 degrees outside today. My flowers are blooming outside, and the birds are confused, and we haven't really had a winter yet. I'm starting to think we're not going to have one this year. I'm not complaining because I don't like winter, but yeah. This is a wonderful thing to eat when it's all cold and yucky outside. This is 28 ounces of soup, and it does say there are about 3 servings in this container. So that's a yummy soup. And I have one more. I have a German bean soup. Oh, and these have a little pop top on them, so you don't have to have a can opener. You can just pop that open. This is also 28 ounces. A hearty bean soup with a blend of potatoes, carrots, and onions. I like the potato one better, but this one's not bad either. And I think they have a third one, but I can't remember. I think it was lentils with peas or something. It's not really my thing. But I wasn't buying this for me, so I should have gotten one of each, but I didn't. Okay. We have some crackers here for snacks. Savorites. Here is the Savorites logo. Now that is an Aldi brand. These are pita crackers, and they changed the look. They changed the look of this box. This is actually the front. These usually look very different. So if you like these crackers and you went to look for them, and you haven't bought them in a while, this is what the front of the pita crackers box looks like now. It used to look very different. They have sea salt, and I think the other one is like a garlic flavor or something. These are just sea salt, so they're very plain, and they're so good with some cheese or a dip or something like that. These are so good. This is only 5 ounces, but these crackers are extremely light, and you get a lot in 5 ounces. I really like them with hummus or just cheese. It's really good. And we have some little mild smoked snack sticks. So these are like Slim Jims, but they're from Simms. Simms is an Aldi brand. It has the twice as nice guarantee on it. And you get 14 sticks in here that are made of beef, pork, and chicken, and they have smoke flavoring added. And I think they're quite yummy. And we have, these are going to be like Triscuit crackers, but they are also from Savorit's. So again, the Savorit's logo is just very simple. It's just black with white lettering on it, and it has a little underline under it. So these would be just like the original Triscuit crackers, woven whole wheat crackers. They do have other flavors, and they are made with sea salt. So if you ever wanted to know what wicker furniture tasted like, you could just eat some of these, because that's basically what they are. But eat them with a little bit of cheese, and it's totally decent. Now this is something my kids used to like when they were little, but they don't really like it anymore. But this is not for me. This is for someone else. These are little chocolate pudding cups, and you get 4 of them in here. And it says that they are made with real milk, and they're from Lunch Buddies, which is it's a little Aldi brand, and they have a lot of little things like you might pack in a kid's lunch or an adult's lunch. Lunch Buddies. So you get 4 of these little chocolate pudding cups, and these are really good. And they have vanilla ones too, and I've had both, and they are really good. It's a nice little snack. So if you're looking for kind of a lower calorie snack, consider these. I mean, like if you like chocolate, it has a nice chocolatey flavor to it. You just pop them in the refrigerator. Really good. Then we have more trail mix. Now this again is from Southern Grove. We have the green logo up here, but these are little individual on-the-go packs, and you get 8 of them in here, and this is the sweet and salty trail mix. These are very simple. They have peanuts, raisins, cocoa gems, and sunflower kernels. So it's made to look like it has little M&Ms in it, but it's not actually M&Ms. But it also has sunflowers, peanuts, and raisins in it. And it's a nice little thing, like if you're packing a lunch or you just want to take a snack with you on your way somewhere. These are really great for that. And it doesn't look like this box turns into a dispenser. That's kind of disappointing. Some of these boxes do that, but this one actually does not. Some of them are perforated so that you will tear the top and bring it down. So it just opens up and it becomes like this little dispenser for you. But this one, okay, it does open here, and you can re-seal it or close it up. Kind of like a box of cereal, but it doesn't make a little dispenser. That makes me sad. Well, it is kind of perforated here, so it looks like you could tear this top off and just have it open here if you wanted to. So you could do that. But that's sweet and salty trail mix in 8 individual packets. And then we have another item from Savorit's. These are good, and they also come in peanut butter. We have mini naturally flavored cheese sandwich crackers. So it's kind of like those Ritz Bits minis with cheese in them, little tiny sandwiches. And you can also get these with peanut butter. Filling contains real cheese. I don't know about all that, but 8.8 ounces of these little tiny cheese sandwich crackers, and they're so good. They're very yummy. I like them myself. So we have our little cheese sandwich crackers in this cute little box. And what you're going to do is you tear this part here back, and you're going to have this little tab that you can tuck in so you can reclose the top. Now the bag on the inside does not have a seal on it, so you'll have to roll it down or clip it with something to keep it closed because you don't want them to get stale. We also have little individual packets of California raisins. Now these also are part of the Southern Grove brand, and we have 6 individual little boxes of raisins in here. They're 1 ounce each, so you get a total of 6 ounces here in these little boxes of California raisins. You have 90 calories per box. It's just a nice little thing. I've bought a lot of stuff here that would be good to pack in lunches if needed. And I thought it would be nice to pick up a little packet of California raisins. Okay. This is another one of the items that they had with the German food that they don't have all the time. This is a premium raisin and nut muesli that was imported from Germany. Whole grain cereal with raisins and nuts. And it says that it's an excellent source of fiber. And on the side we even have a recipe for a muesli applesauce muffin. Muesli applesauce muffins. I bet that is good. So it has a lot of fiber. It says it's an excellent source of fiber. And it looks very yummy. And then from Savorites we have thin wheat original crackers. I think these are like wheat thins, but they call them thin wheat instead of wheat thins because wheat thins is a brand name. And Savorites makes these again. So we have quite a few Savorites items today. They have no artificial flavors or colors, which you can see here. They look like a little square of sadness. But they're actually very good with a cheese or dip or something with some life to it on it. This is 9.1 ounces of thin wheat original crackers. So these are not flavored, like they don't have any kind of flavoring with them at all. But that would be nice to have with a little something. I really like those with just a little piece of like sharp cheddar cheese. And also from Savorites, we have their version of Ritz crackers. And these are wonderful. These are so good. Oh, they just melt in your mouth. Golden round crackers. They also have these in, I think, low sodium and vegetable. So they have like a vegetable flavor to them. These are just the plain gold round crackers. And you're going to have 4 sleeves of these crackers in the box. It is 13.7 ounces. And here you can see they have like a little dip with a cucumber bit and the cheese on it. These are really good. I think they changed the recipe of Ritz crackers a while back. They don't taste the same to me, and I've heard other people say the same thing. But if you like the way they used to taste, if you try some of the store brands like these, they still taste the same. And to me, they taste more like what Ritz crackers used to taste like. Because to me, brand name Ritz crackers, just there's something different about them. They're not as good anymore. But the store brands seem to have not changed whatever it was. And to go with our spaghetti sauce, we have a 2-pound family-size box of spaghetti noodles here, an enriched macaroni product. And these are also from Reggiano pastas. They have all different types of pastas. I just got plain old spaghetti here. It says that it cooks in 8 to 9 minutes. It's non-GMO verified. And you can get a lot of spaghetti out of a 2-pound box, but it's very inexpensive. So I wanted to just get a little bit of pasta to go along with our pasta sauce. And finally, I have this. Now, I would love to show you some toaster tarts. I miss toaster tarts. We have not had toaster tarts in our Aldis here. We have 4 or 5 Aldi locations in Greensboro where I live. None of them have toaster tarts to the best of my knowledge. All you can get is the brand name Pop-Tarts. So Aldi makes toaster tarts, which are like Pop-Tarts. Personally, well, my kids think they're better than Pop-Tarts, but you can't get them, and they're a lot cheaper too. But we do have some just plain Pop-Tarts. They are frosted brown sugar and cinnamon. Now, I did buy these for us here because my kids, they run hot and cold on Pop-Tarts. They'll go for a long time and not want any, and then they will both eat every one I will buy. So right now they're very interested in Pop-Tarts, but they'll get sick of them again in like a month. These are the frosted brown sugar cinnamon Pop-Tarts. And it says in here that you get 12 toaster pastries. And they're going to be in here in packages of 2. There will be 6 packets of 2. They come wrapped in this silver Mylar packaging. So there will be 6 packets in here with 2 in each packet, just like toaster tarts. So these are great. They also have like strawberry and chocolate flavor. These are just the frosted brown sugar cinnamon Pop-Tarts. And that is everything I had to show you today from my little shopping trip to Aldi. I really hope you enjoyed getting to see everything. Thank you so much for watching. I always enjoy getting together with you to show you all of the fun little items that I picked up at Aldi. And thank you so much for being here. I really hope that you have a wonderful day, and I will see you again really soon.